Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. I do not want my future child to fail. And I don't want your children to fail. But not only that, I don't want you to fail. So how do we do that? How do we prevent failure and ensure success at the same time? Do we send our kids to the most expensive schools? Do we spend money on tutors or piano lessons, buy them the fanciest new computers? What do we do? And what do we do for our friends? Do we coach them or provide incessant advice? I don't know about that, but what I do believe is that it's simpler than everything I've just mentioned. I believe that it all begins with the right attitude and the right example. And for that reason, I would like to both thank and congratulate everybody who's here today. Because we all share a common trait. And I'm going to tell you what that is, although you probably already know. Everyone here in this room today believes that hard work pays off. Nothing comes for free. Success doesn't just get handed to you on a silver platter. We all know that no matter how old you get, no matter how much experience you already have, there's always something new to learn. That's why we're here at this open house. For those of you who are new to Toastmasters, who are just visiting us for the first time, and you want to know what Toastmasters has to offer you, can it get you to where you want to be? Listen to me. And for those of you who are already Toastmasters, but you're still here, still improving, still with goals and aspirations, then listen to me. You have the right attitude. There's a famous story of the most successful orator that ancient Greece had ever known. When I say that, it's a big deal, because ancient Greece is fabled for its rhetoric and its philosophy. His name was Demosthenes. Demosthenes was the greatest speaker of that time. But he was continually trying to improve his ability. And to do that, he would go down to the seashore, fill his mouth with a bunch of pebbles, and recite his verses over the roar of the waves. That same kind of attitude I can see in every one of you. It's the reason we're all here. And this is a great club, and we have great members. Dana, for example, is such a kind person, has such a great sense of humor. She told a speech one time about the potato family. I'm not going to spoil it by giving you the punchline, but it's ready to go in case I ever get the opportunity. And Luke, I don't know if you remember this, but you gave me my very first evaluation on the very first speech I ever gave. One of the hints you gave me was project my voice more. But I don't know if you guys next to the fans, if you can hear me, then thank you, Luke. And I remember Colin's advice to join the big boy club and to lose the podium. Well, I don't see a podium in front of me. And the list goes on. But I have such a deep respect and admiration for everybody here. And it's not just the 1 hour a week that we put in to coming to Toastmasters. It's also that time and effort that we invest in writing, preparing, and practicing our speeches. Or providing evaluations to the friends we have here, looking for great questions to ask during table topics, or even that perfect joke that'll just get the meeting started off on the right foot. And for those of you that I'm talking about, if it hasn't already happened, it soon will. This hard work will pay off. For example, you might be sitting at a meeting with a bunch of people all around you, all offering their voices and opinions, trying to get heard. But when you start to speak, people stop. And they listen. Because now, you don't say and ah every 5 seconds. You don't go, and I mean, you sound smart. Your ideas are well put together. And because of table topics, now you can stand on your own 2 feet and answer any question that comes at you. You're ready to go. and because of the evaluations that you've given your peers, now you know how to really listen and evaluate your audience and tell them what they need to know. And I believe that if you put in this kind of work, you can't fail. In fact, you'll become that example that other people will want to follow. And without even realizing it, you'll become an inspiration for other people to walk in your footsteps and realize that, yeah, if I work hard, if I do this, then I can reach that same level of success. Like I said, I don't want my kids to fail. But I know that the first thing that I have to do to ensure their success, and the success of everyone else that I know that I want to succeed, is to show them the right attitude and to provide the best example I possibly can. And that's why that attitude keeps me coming back to Toastmasters every week. Madam Chair.